Trey on the beat, yeah.
What's up, world? It's your girl DJ MK 1045 The Beat, O-Town's #1 and only station for hip hop and R&B. Off the beat segment right now with the homie DDG.
I'm happy to be here.
What's up, homie?
I'm good.
Real quick, so I gotta let you know, we're just gonna get right into it. So, about 3 weeks ago, I had no idea who you were.
Okay.
I'm 30. I'm a little older than I think your target audience probably falls under generally.
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit.
Yeah.
But our station is very supportive of new music and new artists, and we try to stay on top of that, take pride in that kind of stuff. So about 3 weeks ago, I met my homie Reggie over there chilling, and I asked him who his favorite artist was, and he's like DDG, and I was like DGK, DG what? UGK who?
Mm-hmm.
And so he's like DDG, like DG. That's a lot of letters right there. So, of course, I had to go on YouTube, found your music, and then obviously I fell into like a rabbit hole of like 4 or 5 hours of watching your videos. Super hilarious, super funny. Find out your whole story is pretty dope.
Yeah.
And I definitely gotta commend you, man, because you like the current state of music right now. You're winning because you have this crazy following of like over 1 million subscribers.
Mm-hmm.
And then you also are putting out music, and the way music is now is everything is streams, views, numbers, and you marrying the both together. So congratulations, shout out to you, man.
Appreciate that.
You're very wise in the music world for such a young person. How do you know about the music game, and how did the transition from doing the YouTube stuff to music kind of happen?
I mean, I've been doing music for a long time. It hasn't been consistent though. So I really just started being consistent.
Like with releasing music or putting out music or just doing music in general?
Releasing music.
Releasing
like
music,
I always
okay.
like mess around and freestyle and stuff like that. But like when it came to like actually sitting in the actual studio, making real music, you know what I'm saying? I just started doing that like last October.
Like, really?
Yeah.
So how did the record with you and Dex come about, Famous Dex?
So my manager went to the Day and Night Festival.
Okay.
And this was when I decided, like, before I dropped the song, I already made it. And then I decided, I was like, I need to legitimize myself because I come from YouTube doing vlogs and stuff like that.
Right. So people already know your face. And
yeah, they
kinda
know my
what you're
face,
about,
but it's going to be hard. It's hard for people to adjust to.
Take you serious?
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It's hard for people to adjust to me doing music when I'm doing vlogs and stuff. So I'm like, okay, I need to hit them with a bunch of legitimate strategies. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I did the feature, Famous Dex. My manager linked up with his manager and then sent him the record, and then he hopped on it, and then we did that. And then I decided to make another song, basically like telling my story. You know what I'm saying? It's called Take Me Serious. So I dropped that song. Then after I dropped that, I was like, okay, let me hit him with some hype, something that can be played in the club, you know what I'm saying, something people can turn up to. And then I made the song Javanchi. And then I just rode that wave for like a little bit because it was popping. You know
well, you got a good wave. It's at like what, like 18
it's like 18 million
like
yeah.
streams? That's crazy.
Yeah, it's dope. It's crazy.
And those are organic views. I mean, I'm assuming you obviously understand the system of like YouTube and stuff. So those are organic views. Like, how have you gotten like that? Like, how have you gone so viral? Like, I mean, other than like obviously like people liking you through your videos. That's why I'm just reverting back to saying that like you really are doing it really right, and I commend you because it's like these days, as well as like the beauty of social media, is that people want to like you. They want to like an artist for the person, the lifestyle, like the the things that they're doing, as well as like the music complements it. You know what I'm saying? So I think you got you're on the right path. I respect what you got going on for sure.
Yeah.
So you are here in Orlando, and this is your first tour?
Yes.
And it's called the Take Me Serious Tour.
Yep.
So that's kind of like the antithesis or the opposite of like, I guess, what you're known for, because you're more like known for being prankster, comedian guy, and then you have this Take Me Serious tour. And is that just obviously referring to people taking you serious as a artist?
Yes, just as an artist, because I have a passion for music, but it's just, I've been making so much money on YouTube, it's just like, I just focus on what I'm making money from, you know what I mean?
Naturally.
But like, music, I actually have a lot of fun, you know what I'm saying, making music. Like when I make a song, they gonna love this, can't wait to put this out, you know what I mean? So it's like, it's an excitement for me when I make music. It's not like I don't have an excitement on YouTube, it's just I've been doing it for so long.
So you're like, I got this, I
got it. I do YouTube in my sleep, you know what I mean? At this point, like, I want to challenge myself, and it's already been a challenge trying to legitimize myself, and I feel like I'm getting over that hump, you know what I mean? So got the tour going, dropped the EP, dropped a lot of music videos, been on World Star, everything. So it's
Yeah, you get a lot of World Star love. It seems like every one of your videos is on World Star. You got a homie at World Star, or how'd that happen? They just I'm just kidding.
Nah, I had, when I dropped that song Lettuce, I dropped it on my own channel. So
and that's the record with Dex. Right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I got like 8 YouTube channels. I got a lot of YouTube channels. So I made like a little music channel or whatever. And I dropped the Lettuce single on that. And World Star hit me up like ASAP because it got like 400,000 views in like an hour.
Right. Like, how do you? So this, I'm trying to build my own situation. How do you get stuff so fast? Like, you get like over like 20,000 views in like a day. Like, is that just because you have such a consistent following of the stuff that you post?
Yeah. It's just I've been doing YouTube for 3 years, so a lot of people, you know what I'm saying, they know who I am. You know what I'm saying? They didn't see me come from Michigan and driving in the 2002 Oldsmobile that my mama gave me to driving a BMW i8. You know what I mean?
Do you come from a musical family? Like, how are you so savvy about like the business and music?
I mean, yeah, I do come from a musical family.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? My brother used to sing, so it's like my dad used to make beats and do all this other stuff.
So you transitioning from the YouTube stuff to music is not like far off for you?
I mean, it is kind of far off because it's like I come from a musical family, but it wasn't like deep. You know what I'm saying?
You weren't like the musical child.
Yeah, I wasn't. I was just, you know what I'm saying? I was just a kid playing video games.
Right. And you're how old?
20.
20? Okay.
Yeah.
You're still young. You're still out here.
Yeah.
So you're in Orlando tonight. And how's the tour been going? Like, what's the reaction? Like, you know, what's like seeing people coming out to you, but also coming out to listen to you now do music?
Yeah, it's
and
dope.
Tour.
It's great. Like meeting big supporters in person is super dope. And it's eye-opening too, because it's one thing to get 1 million views on a video, and it's another thing to have somebody actually go out their way, buy a ticket, hop in their car, and come to your concert.
Absolutely,
so I'm realizing,
different experience.
Yeah, I'm realizing it's very important to actually do that groundwork, that reaching out, getting out the house, you know what I'm saying, replying to comments, and you know what I'm saying, actually interacting one-on-one with supporters.
And you know what, I love that. Like, I just dig you already. Your spirit's just dope. So on top of that, the thing is, like, the biggest thing in my world is that, like, people my age, they feel like the younger generation of musicians and artists coming up now, that y'all rely so heavily on social media, Instagram, Snapchat, YouTube, everything, that you guys miss the essence of, like, being in the streets, meeting fans, meeting artists, like, grinding, doing radio promo tours, like, old school, like, like, you know what I mean? Like, really, just, like, grinding out in the streets. So it's, like, now that you're in the streets and people are meeting you, it really just, like, it just marries your whole situation.
it makes it solidified. You know
Do people feel, like, comfortable with you because it's, like, they watch your videos, so it's, like, they kind of already know, like, your personality, to where it's not, like, he's like a celebrity. It's almost like, I know him because he was just doing this, and that's his girlfriend, and that's his this, that's this with the prank. You know what I mean? Like,
it's super organic when I meet people that have been watching me for a long time.
Right.
You know, mostly like girls might get teary-eyed and stuff like that, which is dope. You know what I mean?
Right.
But on a, you know what I'm saying, they know who I am. You know what I mean? So when I interact with them, it's not random. You know what I'm saying?
It's like you're personable, and they're not like, it's not like
it's not like I'm ducked off. I'm just in a box. They don't know who I am. They just listen to my music and stuff like that. They actually know my personality, so we can relate. Because if you've been watching me for 3 years, you know what I'm saying, I'm pretty sure you can relate to me at some point.
And then I'm sure probably your music that you're putting out now kind of reflects a lot of the stuff that your lifestyle that you show in your videos, right?
Yeah.
Super dope. So you're on tour. After Orlando, you say you go to South Florida.
Yep.
I heard you're going to Texas. So how long is this tour? Like, how many stops? How many cities? You out here?
Yeah, it's a lot. We came from Phoenix, LA, to Chicago, to Michigan, to Indiana, to Pittsburgh.
This is straight through?
Yeah,
just right. Okay.
Straight through. I mean, we stopped in New York for like 4 days, something like that. But other than that, it's really straight through.
So what is your plan after your first tour wraps up?
Honestly, I'm ready to get back home and make some more music. You know?
And home now is not Michigan?
I stay in Hollywood.
You stay in Hollywood now, okay.
Yeah, so
Is there other artists that you are getting ready to collab with, that you want to collab with?
I mean, nah, not necessarily. It's just, I'm just on the wave where I want to build my own brand, you know, as an independent artist, and build my musical fan base. You know what I mean? And I want to get to that point where, you know, if I do a feature with somebody, it's like both parties are excited. You know what I mean? I don't want to do a feature with Drake, and Drake is, is a legend. I want to be, you know what I'm saying, get somewhere near him before I start reaching out.
Kind of like, it's called like the Drake effect, where it's like an artist is a record. I love Block Boy JB, but I'm gonna be honest with you, I didn't know who Block Boy JB was till the Look Alive record, and they're like, oh yeah, that's Drake. And like, oh, that's not Drake's record, that's Block Boy JB's. To where it's like, you wouldn't throw an artist on there to try to get yourself more notoriety. It would just be an organic, like, we wanted to do the record, we were linked up, it happened.
Because it's like getting a shout out, you know what I'm saying? You might get a shout out from a bigger artist or something like that, but those people that come from him to you, they're not actually your friend. I mean, your fans.
Right.
You know what I mean? So it's like, I'd rather have my own. Yeah, it's business. So I want to have that Drake effect. You know what I mean?
Got you.
Before I go reach out and try to get a bunch of features and stuff like that. Because at that point, it's not me that's making myself big. It's the other artists.
Because they're part of your situation.
Yeah.
Got it. So do you have an album in the works? Your own album?
Not necessarily. It's really just, I just dropped this EP and I don't think I want to drop an album yet. I'm thinking about dropping a mixtape soon though.
Okay.
So I'm trying.
You have the EP out.
Yeah.
The Take Me Serious is the EP.
Yeah.
Okay. And
Everything Take Me Serious.
Everything Take Me Serious.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
I like that. So okay. I love that. I dig your hustle for real. Like, it's super cool.
Appreciate it.
Nah, definitely. So you are independent artist. That's the last question I asked. You are still independent.
100%.
Are you gonna ride that wave too?
Yeah.
Seems like you are, because you're already making money to probably fund your own situation, right?
Yeah, it's like once I feel like if I knew what the labels did exactly to get their artists bigger and how to get all these plugs and stuff like that, I would do it myself. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I know you can only get to a certain point before you sign with a label. You know what I mean? Because they get you to a certain point that you can't get to by yourself. But right now, I love being independent. I drop music when I want. I can drop a song when I leave this place right now. You know what I'm saying?
Right. I feel like, just like knowing a little bit about your story, is that I feel like even if you did sign into a label, I feel like they probably give you a good majority of creative control because you've already pretty much done a majority of the stuff. Like, I work on the other side of it, so I work in radio, and in the radio world, it's like records literally get added to our log today in 2018 because of the streams that they do on Spotify before the numbers. Like, that's part of the record label's pitch, is to be like, hey, this kid's doing, take like Lil Pump, that's like an extreme example, but like, he has like 30 million views on YouTube. His streaming numbers will do this. He's been Shazammed this many times, and based off of that numbers, like, it's all a numbers game, right? Because it's money, numbers, views.
Yeah.
All numbers essentially equal dollars. So for us, it's just crazy because it's like, where before you would have to go through a label, there would have to be a pitch, there would have to be a record rep that would come through, you would have to come here. It's literally like they can send the stats that an artist is doing by themselves, and we will add their record based off of those numbers, because if this many people are listening to you, then it's a no-brainer that the 200,000 whatever people that listen to our station are going to know your record.
I'm glad you just told me that.
Real life. No, that's why I'm telling you, like, you really got it going on, because it's like you save the labels a lot of jobs. I mean, you save them a lot of work on the jobs that they have to do to get you popping, because you already got the sauce.
Yeah. Cool. Well, I guess I'm gonna run up the stream.
So big ups to you, and if you don't have to do it, don't. Maybe distribution if that's what you want to do, but ride your way, man. Congratulations.
Appreciate it.
Thank you so much for coming through. I'm gonna do some more drops and stuff with you, but I just want to shout you out for coming through. Shout out to your whole movement. Hoping a year from now you come back here and you blow up and you're on another tour, and that's it. Shout out DDG coming through. 105 The Beat. Peace.